Hello everyone, it's me, Emily May, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, you get to hear me rant about a couple things. But first things first, happy belated Thanksgiving, which was about a week ago from when this is uploaded, if you celebrate it, you know. But I want to talk about the day that comes after Thanksgiving. What day am I talking about? Black Friday. Why? Because it continues to not make sense to me. Now, you've probably heard people complaining and asking about it before, but I just want to know why we decided as a nation to do it the day after Thanksgiving. Let me paint a quick picture for you. So let's say you and your immediate family this year are all holding hands around the table. You and your family are giving thanks for all the things that you have, whether that be the tangible items like that TV, and then you're also giving thanks for the stuff that's necessary for keeping you alive, like food, water, and your house. Now, midnight rolls around, and it's time for Black Friday with all those savings and deals. So you hop in your car and you speed on your way to whatever store you're near, whatever store you want to shop in, for story's sake. Let's say Walmart, because why not? And there's this TV that you've been eyeing up, and you've wanted it ever since you saw that big old savings number on that ad. But let's say you go down the aisle, and there's this other guy, whoever it may be, holding on to the last TV that you wanted. Now, to you, you claimed it first just by looking at it in the ad. Well, he thought the same thing. Now, you go over to him, ask him for it, and of course he's going to say no. So what do? I don't know. Punch him, grab it, kick him. I don't know. It's your TV. You saw it first, apparently. So it must be yours. Now, does anyone see what's wrong with that? Why is it that we chose to celebrate Thanksgiving, the day where you're supposed to give thanks for the stuff that you already have, and then think, oh, let's have a big buying day in this nation where we get stuff that we don't need and are willing to stampede and hurt other people for. Like that huge TV. Do you really need it? No. Weren't you just thankful for the TV that's in your living room? Yeah. Does anyone else see a problem with this? Just me? No? Yes? Now, I can't lie. I do participate in Black Friday, but not exactly in the way that most people do. What do I mean? Me, my sister Nicole, who you'll meet soon, and my dad like to go see the aftermath of stores. You know how when COVID was first making its big appearance in America and all the cleaning supplies were gone? Now imagine that, but of everything. We just think it's funny to see how far people are willing to go to get a deal on something they don't need. Now, Nicole and I, we do like to save money, and we do technically participate in Black Friday, but really the only thing we care about when it comes to shopping on Black Friday is video games. So where do we go? GameStop. That's literally the only store that we went to. And can we also admit that it hasn't really been Black Friday, at least in 2020, because of COVID, which is still a thing? We can't have all those stampedes and all those fights happening in aisle 12 of Target, or Walmart, or literally any other store. Stores have limited occupancy and limited stock in some places. We really don't need a super spreader event. And that is why I believe Cyber Monday has really become Cyber Month. We've pretty much taken those car dealerships where they're like, oh, you have the whole month of November to save big on your next car. We've basically taken that concept but applied it to everything. which I think is the safer bet than what I just said. My family, especially my mom, loves online shopping because it's a lot easier, and this year it's a lot safer. And now I'm going to use the video games thing as a transition. I know I said it a couple seconds ago, but I'm still going to use it anyway. I'm going to transition into something that I struggle with every single year. Okay, I shouldn't say every single year, but let's just say ever since I've become a teenager, it's become even harder and harder for me to come up with a wish list for Christmas. I guess part of the reason why is because, in general, I don't care about anything. Okay, that's kind of an exaggeration. I care about things, but not enough to own them. I don't want to sound heartless. There are things I care about, but I just feel like I don't care enough to have them in my possession. And I think another issue I face is that when you become a certain age, you're expected to have a job, and then you make money, and then you can just buy whatever you want for yourself. So if you really want something, you can just go out and get it yourself. Because I feel like that's something that I've also struggled with. I ended up getting a job and it became so much easier to get the stuff that I wanted and not having to wait till Christmas or even my birthday to get it. Because normally I can't wait that long anyway. But every year, at least since I've gone to high school, my mom asked me for a wish list and she always asks for updates. And I feel like my answer every single time is, I don't know. And it's because I genuinely don't know. Now, it's always a safe guess that I want something of a fandom I like. Examples being the games Mass Effect, Pokemon, and Skyrim. A lot of my obsessions are video games related. So if there's a chance that it's merch from that fandom or something related to it, there's a high chance that I'll like it. And I feel like that should make it a bit easier to shop for, but at the same time, it makes it almost impossible. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel really bad whenever I say I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. However, 2020 has changed, and there is one thing that I've wanted for so long. And it just so happens to be really expensive, along with the other things that I want. The stuff that I want, funny enough, end up being expensive. Examples? There's a show on Netflix called The Haunting of Hill House, and there's a director's extended cut for like $30 on Blu-ray. That's not worth it. And another thing, my favorite YouTube group is The Sidemen, and I want to support them by getting merch. Their hoodies, don't exactly remember the translation from pounds to dollars, but I think they're like $30 to $40 ish. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think. And again, expensive. But what's the thing that I want? The only thing I want in life right now is a Nintendo Switch. Yes, I said it. Out of everything in this world, besides, a COVID cure, vaccine, and world peace, all that, the only tangible thing that I don't need but I want is a Nintendo Switch. Why? Mainly for Pokemon games, such as the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, and then Sword and Shield, and the expansion packs Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra, and then the inevitable Sinnoh remakes, which I am so excited for. I don't know if they're happening 100%, but I feel like everybody in the Pokemon community is like 99.9% certain that's what's coming next. Fun fact, next year, 2021, is Pokemon's 25th anniversary. And what's a better way to celebrate than to give the fandom what they've wanted ever since Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum came out? Is it too much to ask for? Sometimes I felt like it was. The good news is that there are Black Friday deals involving it, and it is still a lot, but not as much as it would be on a normal day. Let me tell you something. I wanted this so bad, I was willing to get it myself. Yes, I was willing to spend the $300, however much it was, to get, finally, a Switch in my hands. And I was gonna snag one on Black Friday, which would be like the only thing besides video games I've ever purchased for myself on that day. And I kept asking my mom, I was like, hey, do you want to get it or should I get it? You have to let me know before Black Friday. And she did tell me to not worry about it when Black Friday came. So I think it's safe to assume I'm getting that for Christmas, but I won't know for another 3 weeks if that's true. Not gonna lie, I already bought a game for it. I got a dual Assassin's Creed disc game, whatever. I'm just super excited for it, okay? I was preparing myself for when, not if, when I get it. Well, it looks like it's the end of the video. I hope you stuck around and got to listen to me rant about quite a few things. And I want to know, what are your opinions of Black Friday? Also, is there anything you want more in the world, just as much as I want the Switch? Also, do you struggle with coming up with a Christmas list? I want to know. If you have an answer to any or all of the questions, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoy the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And while you're at it, subscribe. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a brand new video, that does come just about every weekend, be sure to click the notification bell. All my social media will be in the description box down below, and I hope all of y'all had an amazing Thanksgiving, and I hope you had Black Friday and Cyber Monday success. This has been Emily May, and I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend, and an amazing life. I'll see you in the next one.